everybody, welcome back to the Annie Rankers channel over here, the only show where we, what's the thing? Deliberate, debate, and defecate all over your favorite anime. That's our new intro. Welcome to it. This is our part 3 of our 2020 Anime of the Year categories. We just finished Best Opening as well as Best Ending Song. And in this edition, we will be finding the best looking anime of 2020. My name is Stefan, and today I am joined by Nokrin. I'll introduce you first this time.
Yo.
And Omar, I'll introduce you second.
Whoa, I'm surprised there. Hello.
Yes, and then in the back we have Tim waiting in the wings.
What's good? It's your boy.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter, as well as the podcast. You can hear the audio edition on Apple Music, Spotify, or SoundCloud. Links all in the description below. Anyways, now time to get into it. How are y'all feeling about this one?
I think I'll be a lot more laxed about this one than the other two, if I'm being honest.
I can agree with that.
Yep.
I think generally I will be more okay with this one not landing in my favor. Did anyone come in with a top 3 in mind other than me?
Not really.
No,
I mean,
all right, that's gonna make this fun then.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, let's get into it. Who is making the first cut? Oh, wait, hold up. I gotta read the shows off. Very important things to do.
Yeah, definitely.
So we have Attack on Titan Final Season, BNA or Brand New Animal, Burn the Witch, Decadence, Fate Grand Order, Absolute Demonic Front, Babylonia, second half, Fire Force Season 2, Gleipnir, Haikyuu to the Top, Interspecies Reviewer, Jujutsu Kaisen, Sword Art Online Alicization War of Underworld Part 2, The Day I Became a God, The God of High School, and The Misfit of Demon King Academy. We have to figure out which of these shows is the best looking. 1 winner, 2 runners-ups. So let's start cutting.
Gleipnir.
No, let's start.
Wait, hold on. Wait,
What do we got to start from top to bottom?
interspecies reviewers on this list?
We got them slow.
Okay, how about this? How about the interspecies reviewer?
Why
Let's
is
talk about it,
interspecies
because
reviewers on this list?
No, that's a good question, Stefan.
Interspecies. I really like the way the characters look in interspecies reviewers, and it has some really. Hold on. It's got some really good animated scenes, if you know what I mean. If you watch the censored version, you'll never see any of those scenes. So I'm okay with getting rid of it just for that fact.
Yeah. like literally, there's probably some people that watched that didn't see some of that stuff that you're talking about.
He's referring to.
Yes. If you watch any of the Funimation version, they literally cut out all of that, and that's where the most animation is, and why I put it on best looking in the first place.
Nah, but like first of all,
it probably still doesn't hang though, even with those scenes.
First of all, why would you even watch?
But yeah, not the show.
Nah, like why would you watch interspecies reviewers anyways without the censored version? It's like going to McDonald's and trying to ask for a salad.
We watched it not censored.
And we
didn't know.
We hated it. We had to go back and watch the uncensored version.
We did have to go back and watch it because it was like 5. Okay, this isn't meant to be an interspecies rant, but it was like 5 minutes of scenes that they would literally just put something up on the screen, like and you would just hear it, but you wouldn't see any of it.
Like a cloud or like an image or something.
Like they didn't even do the thing where they put like the little faces on all the private parts. They didn't do that. They just had to
just completely cover
out the whole.
They didn't even try, dog. They didn't even try.
Right. But all right, that can go.
Yeah, that was more. That seems more like a joke entry than like anything serious.
Yeah, low key.
Yeah, probably.
I think we can move on.
Let's talk about Attack on Titan real quick.
Okay, hold on.
We've only seen 2 episodes of it.
Yeah, that's.
So my whole thing is that like some scenes. Okay, first of all, the CG isn't like the greatest, but to be fair, they only had a year to animate this. I think, give or take.
And also, the CG in season 3 also wasn't the greatest. So I don't hold it against it that much.
But then also, I will say like there are some. First of all, I think I like the designs of the character more in this season than I did in the past season. I just think the Wit Studio made it look more colorful. But just like the way the characters look and the theme of it, I like a lot, in my opinion. But I think it should stay, but I don't think it's gonna win. You know what I mean?
Best looking?
I don't know. We just haven't seen enough. I feel like we just haven't seen enough.
Yeah.
Also, but to be fair, there've been some scenes where like that's not really like quote unquote important, just characters interacting. But it's like animated really, really well.
It
though.
is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I think there are other Mappa shows on this list that I would put above Attack on Titan
Okay.
final season, though.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I'll take that.
I think we can let Attack on Titan go.
That's not the.
If it gets a lot
I think-
better, we
I
can
think-
always
I
just
think
go towards
we-
next year.
I think
Yeah.
we can go.
We
Yeah.
will be talking about Attack on Titan again.
And like it's basically like removing Attack on Titan with an asterisk, though, just
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
fact
Yeah.
that not a lot of
You
it
haven't
has
seen
come
enough.
Up. Yeah,
There might be a lot of that coming up later if we talk about Attack on Titan.
yeah, exactly. That's a good point.
Yeah. That's fair.
All right,
All right.
Omar, are you ready to remove Decadence?
Decadence. Yeah. I like the animation. It's nothing over the top, but it's okay. This is
It's
best
solid.
looking. We're not. This isn't best.
Yeah,
best.
Yeah, I mean, best looking animation is a part of that, of course.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you know,
It's definitely good in some
there's
moments.
there's some good
action moments.
fights here and there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I just don't think
there's definitely better
I think
on
there's
this
other
list.
shows here that look.
Yeah.
And the CG monsters don't look great. The Gadol.
Yeah.
So we can cut Decadence.
Let's see. Ooh.
Oh,
So Glepnir, who wanted to keep Glepnir on?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I think Omar wanted to keep a Glepnir. I just don't think
I
that
mean,
deserves.
it looks good. It's just, I wouldn't even say it's best looking though. I would have to. I'd be okay with taking it off.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely good animation.
It's got a very it does, you know, it goes for a thing and it does it kind of well. The dark edginess.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I agree.
but
I would put it in more best style because I do like the aesthetic of the show. I just don't think it's animated
Okay.
like that well.
I do.
all the
Yeah,
time.
honestly,
agree
yeah, I
with
think
that.
it probably belongs in style over this. So we can let Glepnir go.
Ooh.
Let's make a couple more cuts here.
The Misfit of Demon King Academy and The Day I Became a God.
You know what, Knocker? I'm right with you, but let's talk about one show at a time.
Yeah.
The Misfit of Demon King Academy.
Yeah.
Something about the characters. I really like the way the characters look in this show, but I feel like
yeah.
it's like very
don't-
basic. Like it's
Yeah,
not
it's got
anything
the
new.
basic
I don't know. I like
style.
the colors.
I do like the
know.
colors
I
a
like the
lot.
colors.
It's
It's
reminds me
not-
of Day in
and
Our
all
Life.
that are animated.
Yeah, it looks
very well.
good.
Yeah,
It's all really solid.
but
But
Like I feel like it doesn't rock for like a best style, so I feel like I had to put it in best looking just so we would get a
I
little
agree.
bit
Yeah.
of love here.
shout out.
But
Yeah, shout out
It's
to
not
Misfit
top
of
three.
Demon King
See, I don't
Academy.
even think,
See you
I don't even
later.
think it looks that good though. I don't even know why it's on the list, in my opinion.
hey, all right,
Oh,
Knocker.
okay.
No reason for you to
Okay.
trash talk it. We're
Okay.
already removing it. We're already removing it. All right, let's talk about The Day I Became a God.
Yes,
I
I don't
don't
think it's.
Yeah, I
No,
can see
man,
why I
the
would
damn-
take it off. I'm gonna watch it.
The day I
It's a
became
good
a god
show.
in
Yeah.
some in some scenes, it has like really just like fluid animation. Like
does.
when you have like parts where like Hina's kind of like freaking out, like the animation in those scenes for like it's just like really good for some reason. And like obviously everything like in terms of like the world and everything just looks good too. But like
Yeah, they do a really good job of doing that like foci effect where like the back or I don't know what it's called, where like the background is blurred or like they have the important things like not blurred, kind of like what a real camera would do.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
he was kind of trying to go for that in a lot of scenes, and I like that quite a bit. But
yeah, I definitely think. I mean,
See,
like
my,
it doesn't.
my whole
It doesn't.
thing.
These other shows all have a lot more animation.
Yeah, they have a lot- I think
like,
they
they
have-
all move a lot more.
yeah, they have a lot more
Yeah.
going for it because there's I mean the thing the
Because
selling
it's not all these are like action shows.
yeah
basically,
the
for
selling
your
point
eyes.
for The Day I Became a God is more so the comedy, the relationship stuff, not so
The
much the
characters.
animation and everything.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
yeah, all these other like action shows are like I mean
have a
Haikyuu's
leg
there
up.
too. That's like the sports one, but it's like there's a the action that the people are doing is like the draw, like that's what's important. You're like, oh, you want to see people like going crazy or like fighting or in Haikyuu's case, the volleyball scenes and all that stuff. So like The Day I Became a God just doesn't have like that standout
Yeah.
thing, I don't think so much. So
So I think we're saying we're gonna cut it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, now we're going with the big boys because these are like our like.
All right. Let me read the list as it stands because I feel very similar.
Yeah.
So right now we have BNA, Burn the Witch, Fate Grand Order, Fire Force, Haikyuu, Jujutsu Kaisen, Sword Art Online, and the God of High School. Again, one winner, two runners up.
Oh boy.
So we have 8 shows here. Yeah, 8 shows here, and we have to cut 5 of them.
Okay. Tim, I'm saying Fake Grand Order has to go.
Hey, bro, that is so wrong. That is so
That's a
wrong.
bold
That
claim.
is
Not
so
heard
wrong.
by
It has to go.
I got a
It has to
video.
go.
Let's throw on some of the
Stefan,
moments from this
Tim, you're gonna show
show.
me the same video about that scene of that one girl fighting the octopus man
Oh,
monster
hold on.
thing.
Let me find something good here.
It's gonna be the same.
Where's
clip.
that Leonidas fight?
Oh, Gilgamesh versus
Ooh.
oh, never mind.
Oh, look at I mean, just look at this dude. Look at this.
Oh wow.
Look at this dude.
Oh wow.
Oh, look at that. It's clean, man. It's so clean. I mean, I won't show this scene because this scene is from the first half.
Yeah, why don't you give a verbal argument since we have
yes.
an audio only audience out there.
Well, I mean, basically, the thing with Fate Grand Order is the world. And
There's
like,
a lot going on right there.
Yeah,
there's a lot of CG.
there's a
going
lot
on
of
right
CG. Like, I mean, in terms of the CG monsters in it, I'm gonna say it's decent enough, but like, it's always tough to get the CG right, really, with anything. But I will say the world in Babylonia just looks so good, and I really enjoy the character designs. I mean, I think they do a good job. Oh my goodness! And then like,
Is this a hold up? This is completely off track. Is this a real song from the show?
Yes, yeah, this is a real song from the show.
Oh, really?
This is one of the
We can
endings.
keep
This
going.
is like a scene from the show.
Oh right. Okay, this is the ending. You're right.
Yeah, but oh my goodness! Look at oh my God.
I'll play the ending,
wow.
I guess, even though it's more work for me.
It just looks. I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, I just love how it looks. It just looks great. The animation is great in all the fight scenes. Character designs are great.
This show does look really
It does
good.
look really
looks
good.
so
This show does
good.
look really
See,
good.
that chain is CG. It doesn't even look that bad.
I think
I would feel bad about cutting.
Yeah,
But
see, it can't
that
go
again-
yet. At least it
I-
can't go
okay.
yet.
Are we talking about cutting Jujutsu Kaisen?
no.
See, that one's an
interesting-
interesting.
I want to make a
thing.
distinction here. B and A, mind you, I feel like in the previous podcast I've been sounding like a hater, but especially in this
sound like a hater.
category,
You've been
best
hating on B&A
looking,
since I
best
brought it
looking,
up.
Best looking, I don't agree with that. Best style maybe, because you showed me a clip earlier, and I really don't see where this best looking is coming from.
I mean, the animation is really. It moves nicely when
I
they're
don't
running and
see
moving.
no best looking
There's
here.
It feels like a world.
Dang, you really try to get rid of Fake Grand Order before this, huh? That's disrespectful.
You know what, though, Omar? I will agree with you. I feel like it is more of a best.
Yeah,
style.
this is
I
definitely
totally
style.
can see
I
best
This is
will
style.
definitely style.
And we've said this
I will
multiple
let
times in the
B&A
previous
go.
podcast.
Yes, we have. We can let B&A go.
You really try to get Jujutsu Kaisen out before B&A.
Yeah, that's also true.
I mean, okay. I mean, we're gonna
see,
get to
the
this Kaisen
thing is-
eventually. So now that
We
we're
can
gonna
talk about
be in
Jujutsu
it, yeah,
Kaisen
right now.
So
Yeah, the
Yeah,
thing is with Jujutsu, like I'm not like
No. My whole point is that God of
Yeah,
High School
totally
looks
with
better
it.
than Jujutsu Kaisen, and then they've both been by Mappa. And since God of High School is better looking than Jujutsu
So,
Kaisen,
we're going
then I think
by
we should get rid of
the
Kaisen.
animation
Interesting
studio.
summarization there.
So
No,
Both could theoretically be on the list. Do I think both will make it?
No, I don't.
think
Yeah,
there's
no,
a
no,
chance
yeah.
yeah. I'm trying to
If I had
decide
to
how I
choose one between the two, I would look at that ugly ass finger. I would pick.
That's the point, though. It's supposed to be ugly, so
I mean, it's like hideous.
yeah,
would
like
use
that's the
that.
thing about
It's
Jujutsu
very,
Kaisen.
it's very
It's
good
really,
looking.
Yeah, it's really,
Yeah,
really
definitely
good.
I don't know.
It's really,
like,
really good.
Is it top? I'm not sure. Like it's so weird because like I think it's great and I like a lot of the fight scenes, but like then again I think some of them are like it's just people get smacked around and stuff. It doesn't necessarily look amazing or anything, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm conflicted here because like I would be okay.
I think I'm okay with letting it go.
I would be
if I'm
okay
being
with
honest.
letting it go. It doesn't necessarily feel right, but like I would be okay. I feel like I'd be okay with it.
I could see why you take it out. It doesn't go like do any over the top animation stuff like some of these.
Yeah,
other
like
series.
It does exactly what it needs to.
like if,
Yeah,
if the
that's
whole
solid.
show, if the whole show looked like the opening,
It's like whatever.
I think
it's
there's
like
more
whatever
style
the
to
story.
it. If anything.
Yeah,
I
like
would
the
disagree
aesthetic.
with
I actually like
that.
the
I feel
aesthetic
like-
a lot. I like the
I
aesthetic
like the
a lot in
aesthetic
this show.
with the whole with all
Yeah.
the curses.
yeah,
and
me
everything.
too.
Like it's
I
a
do.
little
I
dark.
would put it in best looking before best style, but that's just.
I mean, I wouldn't say it wouldn't best style, but I feel like there's more
Yeah.
of a style to it.
Yeah,
Yeah, same.
yeah. I think.
So it sounds like we're all saying Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, I
can
think
go.
we were saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm okay with it. It wasn't gonna make my top 3.
Yeah,
me
my whole,
either.
yeah. Ooh,
Feels
All
weird.
right,
It
so
feels
we
weird
have-
because this is
So-
the first category we had.
Yeah, it's
Jujutsu
the first
Kaisen
time
go.
we cut Jujutsu. Oh my goodness.
The
Let's
first
hear it.
time.
we-
Okay.
okay, now
So the list as it stands is Burn the Witch, Fate Grand Order, Fire Force, Haikyuu, Sword Art, and God
This is
High
actually
School.
tough.
So
Okay.
okay, so
we need to
I
cut
have a-
3.
I have a question about Burn the Witch since I didn't watch it.
Oh, you
Like,
didn't? Wow.
No, I
okay.
didn't watch it. So I need to know a little bit more about how the animation works. 'Cause I do like how it looks, like in terms of
Oh,
like
wow.
the art style and everything, but I don't know about the animation. I don't know enough about it. So like I need y'all to like
It's fucking
Yeah, in my
exceptional, dude.
opinion,
I don't know what to
it's
tell you.
really
It's
style.
really
I just need y'all to
like this show is
But
actually
also,
good.
I don't.
It's like
Well done.
movie
I mean,
quality.
well,
Okay,
by
okay.
the
Hear
way.
me. That's funny you bring that up.
Which may give it an advantage.
Wait, yeah. Funny you bring that up. I don't know if that's cheating or not because
It's
it has
technically a
3
series,
episodes,
so-
That's true.
so it has a lot
That's true.
more like budget it can divvy to these individual episodes as opposed to a show that's like
yeah.
24
Has to
episodes
spread.
long.
Yeah,
so
yeah, but I mean, we're not comparing based on how many episodes.
I mean that's gonna come into effect when I'm thinking about like
Cut
You
the
know,
whole
how
show.
I'm
based
gonna
on the
rate it.
budget they have disposable.
yeah.
Like
I feel like that should be at least in consideration though when you're talking about like a
Yeah,
best
but
looking
this
show.
show still looks too good to not have here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
still
it's like
don't
the
feel-
same thing with
I
like
wouldn't feel good about getting rid of
it's the
this.
same thing about like putting a movie on this list. Like you wouldn't put a movie on this list, would you?
yeah, but it's not a movie.
But it's not a movie.
No, but I mean it's the same
It
thing.
is an
though.
anime series.
Is it a series though? It has
It-
3
it is a
episodes.
series.
3
It's
episodes
called a
count as a
series.
series. Does 3 episodes count as a series?
Yes,
Yeah.
it counts as a series. If they made a sequel, it would be season 2, I guess. Even though that'd be kind of weird. I mean,
Look at how
Other
look
shows
at
do
that.
I don't
The
know,
way
I don't
the
know.
animated the gun, just shoot. You know,
Well, like at this point, I'm not arguing that it doesn't look good. Obviously, it looks
Yeah,
fantastic.
you're arguing,
I'm arguing
on a
that whether or
technical
not it should be,
aspect, if it
which it should
belongs.
count.
on a technical aspect.
Because I mean,
will-
technically,
will
it's an
vote for
ONA.
this.
Technically, it's not a TV series. It's an ONA. So
is it a
I mean,
whatever? There's other, I think
mean-
B&A's an ONA.
huh?
I think B&A's an ONA.
All right. Well, I mean, then that's the same thing. I mean, the thing is, B&A's gone. First of all, also, does B&A actually? I don't know. Does B&A have more
We
episodes? I
are
don't know.
we are counting Burn the Witch, and we got majority rules. If you had a problem with this, you should have brought it up before we
know what?
sat down here and started recording.
Yo,
Well, I mean,
you know
I
what's
was
funny?
Burn the Witch.
You know what's funny? I
To be
just checked-
fair, I was distracted by other stuff, so that's why I
Yo,
didn't say anything.
Go ahead,
but-
Marker.
Yo, so check this out, right? So I checked on my anime list right now, and it's a movie.
Oh.
But we're
Oh,
already
on my
here.
not
anime
a
list it
movie.
says movie.
Is it a movie?
It says it's a movie on my anime list. I just checked
Uh-oh.
right now.
Oh, your argument is crumbling now.
Oh my! Do we have to pause?
Nah, we're not pausing. We're not pausing.
Oh, it looks
Do
like
y'all
it
really
says
wanna
a
cut
movie.
it?
No,
I don't
see,
wanna
that's the
cut
thing.
it.
That's the thing.
But Tim
I
has a
think,
very valid point.
I think
Maybe
it
it's a movie.
has like we need to recognize how good it looks, but like in order to make it a little bit easier on us on stuff to cut, we can. I feel like reliably
Okay.
get rid of this without feeling bad about it because it's
I
technically
guess.
a movie.
I guess we'll make
That
it
means
clear
we
that
that means we
taking
can't
it
that means
out
we
based
can't
on-
consider it for anything else. That means we can't consider it for best style, best anime. We're
Well, I
cutting
mean,
it for
I-
good from all the categories.
Well, I
we
feel
cut
like
here,
style
which
is
I'm
different.
okay with. I guess.
I feel like style is different
I'm not.
though because
I'm not.
What?
Because,
like
no,
What,
it
different
can't stay. It
categories,
cannot
different-
stay in best style.
Yeah, I agree.
If we
well,
can't
I
stay in
just
best
mean
looking.
like
I
it's
agree with
different
that.
in terms of like when you're talking. I mean, I feel like we should get rid of it for everything.
Oh my
I feel like we should, but when you're talking about style as opposed to how it like it's looked and it's animated and everything, you know, the whole
So,
budget thing makes a big difference.
Are
when
we
it comes to
deciding
it.
it's a movie?
Are movies allowed in best
no,
style?
movies aren't
No,
allowed.
we can't. We
Nah,
can't.
nah,
because
nah,
movies
nah,
are-
because
That's
we
what
don't
I'm
talk
saying.
about
That's
movies
where it
here.
is. So it's either it's in or
All
it's
right,
out.
so
I think
cutting it.
I think it should
So
be
we're cutting it.
disqualified.
It's out of everything.
All right.
My feelings are
there goes
hurt.
Burn the Witch leaves on a technicality, and I guess we'll never bring up Burn the Witch again.
That's
because
another
it's a
that's
You
another
ruined it.
asterisk.
You ruined
That's
it.
another asterisk right there.
Thank you,
Just
Tim.
because
ruined
it's
it.
a
Thank you,
movie.
Tim.
I'm sorry. I gotta
appreciate
keep
it.
Well, not
the
gonna did some
integrity.
research.
Nah,
I gotta
nah,
keep the
sure,
integrity
but, like,
of our
we gotta
did
list.
all that effort just to cut Burn the Witch.
I gotta keep the integrity of our list. It can't have any kind
Okay,
of.
I want to get rid of Fake Grand Order now. Can we make the unanimous decision to get rid of Fake Grand Order? Just for that.
I'm honestly,
Nah,
okay.
nah.
I'm
with that.
okay with that. I haven't
Nah.
watched the series. I think that's maybe why I'm more.
Oh, man.
I mean,
I think-
I've seen the scenes. It looks really good.
See, no, because like, of course, once
See, like-
again, I pull out the good scenes, but I feel like also in between the scenes that aren't the ones that's supposed to stand out, it's also at a high level there too. So like a lot of times you have like you put so much effort into certain scenes or certain fights or whatever, but then like when you're just like idle stuff, the level goes way down because they're like, it's just idle stuff. Who cares? I feel like Fake Grand Order pulls out all the stops continuously. So that's why I feel like it should stay.
You're right.
Like opposed something
Right.
like Fire
I mean,
Force
honestly,
even.
all of these shows are pretty consistent in their. Okay,
I don't know about
bar one. Maybe we need to cut Haikyuu just because Haikyuu is not always the best looking show in the
I
world.
do want to make
Okay.
a point that
Yeah.
I did read somewhere that they did have like at least one episode that was outsourced to a different studio, and it was very evident the quality of the animation. But I've noticed that kind of stick around for some scenes even after the one episode that was apparently outsourced.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
when there's a scene that has to be like top notch, they do it.
They get there,
there's an
but
impactful
I-
scene, they make sure it's top tier. But
It's good,
I do want to
yep.
mention the fact that they there's been an episode they outsourced and it was pretty mid. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I'm a fan, so
Yeah.
I try to not notice it as much.
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
rough
definitely
though
a-
when you have that happen.
if I show you screen
I
grabs, it'd
but
be
I'm-
I think we can let Haikyuu.
Yeah, I
go.
think
Yeah,
I think at this
I-
point
it was a
that's
good-
what
We're doing
Wasn't
good. We only
gonna
got
make it.
Fate, Fire Force, Sword Art.
That's
and
what we
God
gotta
High School.
do. Like when
Yeah.
it comes down to it, we gotta have like just a little bit stricter of stipulations on how we cut stuff now because we have one more to cut, and I feel like everybody
the
feels
thing
pretty
is-
strongly about some of
Well,
these.
let
See,
me
like
just come
Sword
in
Art,
here.
Sword Art it belongs on this list, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I believe that.
I
Yeah.
think
Fake
so.
Grand
So
Order,
we're
though,
really
I'm
we're
okay
really
with
coming
cutting
down
that.
to. Yeah.
See, God of High
See,
School
that-
should also technically be on here too, because I feel like you can make the case for God of High School being the best anime best looking, I think. With just the amount of effort and not just the technicality of the martial arts and the effort they put in to represent all the martial arts, despite the wonkiness that happens in the later part of the series. Like Mori Jin looks like a martial artist. Dawi does karate. You know what I mean?
They do some really good
okay.
stuff with like the technical
But-
aspects.
yeah,
of
all
martial
right,
arts.
what about
Someone
the
clearly put in
in-between
some
stuff?
effort.
Yeah.
At least in the first half of it.
What about the
what martial
what
arts
about
look
the
like.
No, we're not
in-between
talking about the
stuff?
series in whole.
Tell me about the
yeah.
in between stuff.
No, but yeah, even the in-between stuff is still animated really good. Like,
Yeah,
there hasn't really been a part of the show where I was like, this is animated bad. It's either really good or amazing. And there was never an okay/mid
I
really
can agree
scene
with that
there.
in terms of
Okay,
know what
I
I
mean, like, we're putting in arguments. I could say the same thing about Fake Grand Order, though. So,
Yeah.
it's just at this point, it comes down to since I'm really the only one who watched it.
Oh,
though.
I was about to ask that.
See,
Honestly, I'm willing to have Fate on this list. I think Fate actually looks amazing, and I think it probably belongs in top 3.
So-
now,
I would be more
tough
willing
then.
to
This is
let go
honestly tough
of
then.
the God of High School. if I'm
Really?
being
You're
honest.
crazy.
Really?
You're crazy.
I brought us some Fire Force clips in case y'all need convincing, but no one's brought it up yet.
Oh,
so
no,
I'm gonna
no,
let
No,
that hang.
Fire Force isn't. Fire Force isn't. Yeah,
Okay.
no.
No, the thing
Okay,
with,
just making sure that everyone knows that Fire Force looks amazing.
no,
Yeah.
my whole-
It sounds
my
like
whole
it's
thing
between
with Fire-
Fate and God of High School.
No,
That's
Yeah,
what it seems
sounds
like.
Nah, my whole thing is that with Fire Force is that generally I think on average, just on scene
always
by
looks
scene,
good, man.
I mean it always looks good. You're right, but compared to
They got Sakuga action scenes, but that show always looks good.
yeah, no, Fire Force looks good consistently, and all these shows look good consistently too. But I think on average, Fate Grand Order looks better, Sword Art Online looks better, and God of High School looks better on average. But the thing that for the mixed Fire Force stay here is that when they decide to put money on the animation.
Yeah, but I mean, once again, you can say that about all of these shows at this point.
Nah.
You can say that about all of these shows at this point.
It's such a huge jump.
All of these have their Sakuga moments, but Fire Force does do it different.
Well, I mean, but isn't that more of a detriment than it is a bonus? If you're saying that there's such a huge jump between regular to when they really go in, that means that the regular is low. That means that the regular is low.
It's not like
once again, at this point, with how
they do it in
high
like every episode, though. There'll be like one beautifully animated scene in every episode.
Okay, if you're gonna say that, then that's fine. I understand. I'm just gonna say, like, if we're talking about like the highs being really high, all of these shows have that. We can't. I feel like that's not even really a valid argument at this point.
No. The whole thing is the thing with Fire Force is that the highest high of Fire Force looks movie level. It looks like movie level. It's like it's.
I mean, so does Sword Art Online though. But no,
I mean, once again, I've also said the same thing about the best scenes in Fate Grand Order.
Wait, no. The gap, the highest quality on Fire Force looks better than the highest quality in Fate Grand Order any day. I promise you that. That's how much confidence I have.
Well, that's where we differ because I disagree with that. But yeah, you know.
Like
once again, there's differing opinions. I think you're wrong, but it's fine.
It's fine. When Joker comes in with like the first captain and they see like the other the other world or whatever, like the other world, I don't know what it's called, but that other world, and they transition, Nether, and like it turns like all purple, and like the sound quality and like just like the animation particles, it was like the best scene I've seen like this season, I think. Like looking like couple seasons actually.
I don't want Fire Force to go.
I didn't even think we were debating that.
Well, I mean, I thought we were fighting between
God of High School
FGO and High School at this point.
Honestly, God of High School, Fate, I don't really care. I would lean Fate, but
I would keep God of High School just because I just feel like there was a lot more effort.
This sounds like it comes down to Tim and Knocker and arguing and picking a winner.
So what, you're set on Fate?
I mean, you can't say
that. Okay, fine. You want a different argument? I'll give you a different argument. Okay, like I said before, first of all, on average, this I've seen a lot of Fate Grand Order, like Babylonia. I think out of everyone here today, I'm the one who watched the most Fate.
Did you watch part 2 though?
Part 2, and I did not watch part 2.
Well, this is what we're talking about.
You didn't see anything we're considering.
So what we're talking about is the animation changed, Tim? Did the animation change drastically different from season 1?
There's way more big fights in the second half.
Okay,
so they keep the high level, like the really high level consistently through the second half of that. So
I don't know, man. God of High School was consistently amazing from beginning till the end, animation wise.
And so was Fate Grand Order.
And the technicalities of like I said, the martial arts. But that's literally just because that's how the world works. Okay, but
that's just not how Fate. That's not just not how the Fate world works.
They could have just been like, you know what, I'm just gonna punch really hard. I'm just gonna make them like fight. But there are just scenes where like you can just tell like they spent so much time. Like it just looks so good. That's all I'm saying. I mean,
I'm saying the same exact thing for Fate Grand Order. I'm saying the same exact thing.
Okay, you know what Tim stands, you know where I stand. Okay, Omar, 7's up to y'all. It's up to y'all.
No,
I can't
I'm set on God of High School. And if anything, I want you to fight this fight.
I am fine either way.
Make up your damn mind, okay? It's already 2-1.
I think I don't have the passion for Fate. I'm not going to fight for it, but I am fine either way.
See,
I can understand why you would have Fate on there, and I can understand why you would have God of High School on there. Stephen, they both make a lot of sense in my head. I mean, as long as Sword Art's here, I'm happy.
Maybe that's why more so for God of High School, but I think it's God of High School. I think that's just. I mean, it's honestly the fact I haven't seen Fate Grand Order. I've seen some clips out too.
That's the issue. It's like because you haven't watched. That's why I think it should come down to me and Akrid. No, I'm never not giving
I think it just doesn't represent the anti-rankers way, just because only one of us has seen the show.
Well, no, because okay. I mean, I guess Knockman didn't watch the second half. I guess that's true. I'm the only one.
So you're gonna watch it and you're gonna regret this decision. Then is that what I'm hearing?
Wait, watch Fate and regret it. I'm telling you, if you watch it,
that's
you
the reason
won't regret it.
Somewhat popular at first because of the animation. And if you
Yeah,
stick
that's literally
around, like
all
most of
people
us
talk
did,
about.
it was the
Yeah.
animation.
Yeah, that's
plot,
pretty
you
big.
know,
I feel like
yeah.
I feel like this is where God of High School belongs.
Yeah.
In a way that we
And I
already
also feel
kind of
like
knew.
this is where
We
Fate
already
Grand
know
Order
what to
belongs.
expect from Fate.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Do
fair.
you-
Tough. These
do you
four
know
are
what to
really,
expect
like,
from Fate?
top notch, and honestly, I don't even know.
Do you know what to expect from Fate? I don't know if you do,
Yeah,
Stefan.
I mean, I've watched
I
Unlimited
feel like
Blade
I feel like
Works,
Fate
and
always
so,
looks good,
yeah, it looks
except
okay.
for
No,
except
extra
for the
encore.
one
Does it?
encore. Yeah, we don't talk about encore.
What about
Except for encore.
exactly? I mean, the Fate that's done by Ufotable looks good, basically.
No, but
Yeah.
even the one.
I didn't
even know this was
Apocrypha,
Ufotable.
Even
Isn't,
Fate
I
that's
thought
not
it was-
this one
Ufotable,
is
I
like
think
that was
Ufotable.
this one isn't Ufotable. Actually, I
Dang.
don't think.
Oh, it's
We're
not?
gonna cut the Ufotable show this
No,
year.
I
Isn't
don't
that
think this
something?
one
It's
is
not
done by-
Best
Ufotable.
looking.
It's not
This one is not Ufotable.
It's not
Okay.
Ufotable.
I didn't think it was Ufotable.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
saying that, like, outside of this one, the stuff that's done by Ufotable is the stuff that looked good. Everything else is
So
just like,
on
you
that
know,
fact,
meh.
we're gonna take it out.
No, I won with my full heart believe that this belongs to be in this list.
Well,
I mean,
I believe you.
honestly,
I
yeah,
believe
I
that
agree
you
with
believe
that.
that, but
Yes, I will.
I
Also,
don't
would
know. I
disagree.
don't know if we all believe that.
We do
Once
not,
again, I
believe
think
that.
Fake Grand Order is getting a bad rap because y'all didn't watch it.
Yeah,
I
right.
watched a
You're
lot of
probably
it.
right.
I watched a lot of it, Tim. I know. I
You
know what
once
the
again,
show
you
is
didn't watch
about.
any of the part we're considering. You didn't watch any of the part we're considering, so you didn't watch it.
person.
He
There's
watched
one
it, but didn't
person.
really.
You didn't watch it.
No, but there's one person they could like give like they would like agree with you. Is I think it's top 4. Don't get me wrong. Like it's really close.
Well,
but I
obviously
think
it's
the
top
God of
4, that's why
High
it's
School
still
is
here.
wrong.
You know what? I think I've been convinced. I think God of High School belongs in Fake and Go.
Okay.
I think
switched up.
I've been
He
convinced.
just
You guys
switched
are
up.
so
Yeah.
so.
It was when I thought about where God of High School would be on this list. This is probably where it belongs.
Yes.
Like as far as our like categories, this is
Yeah,
probably
but
where
what kind of
Yeah.
what kind of logic is that based off because it sucks otherwise, so it's not
That's
gonna
the
make it
only
anywhere
shit
else.
that's gonna
Tim,
exist.
Tim,
I know this should
how
be
many times
penalized
has
for
my
that.
stuff gotten cut? Constantly. So I'm okay.
Well, yeah,
I don't
because your
feel
taste
bad in the
sucks. Your
slightest.
taste sucks. That's not our fault. That's
You know what, Tim?
trash.
Fate's getting cut just because you said that. We've made our list.
Yup.
We got our top 3. It's Fire Force,
no.
Sword Art, God of High School. What's winning? What's
this
number
list
one?
is
Sword
wrong.
Art Online.
Sword Art.
This list is
Sword Art
wrong.
Online's
God
winning.
damn
I
it.
refuse to vote.
Anyone have it?
You showed the
Does anyone
one
have anything to
clip
say about
of
it?
the like
No.
trailer, I think.
Well,
and
obviously,
I was just like,
obviously
yeah,
out of
this
this,
is number one.
obviously out of this stuff, Sword Art is like
I was
deserves
debating
to
between
win.
that and Fire Force at first.
I
Yeah, Sword
can't.
Art
I
is the best
cannot.
looking
I
shit.
Yes.
cannot.
Honestly,
Yes,
Fire Force
unfortunately.
top, like
Yeah, Burn the Witch
here,
Burn the Witch would have made it this
Yeah.
far.
Yes, but
but you
Burn
know,
the Witch
unfortunately,
doesn't play
but it's
either
a
God of High
movie,
School or
so
Fire
can't.
Force. Preferably God
Due
of
to
High
it-
School.
but we're done
due to
talking
a
about it.
technicality.
Hey man, if you
bottom
want to
with
go
an
down the
asterisk.
slippery slope of
Yeah,
including
you know what?
movies,
Honestly, let's do it.
if you want to go down the slippery slope of including
No,
movies,
no,
if you're gonna put this on here because it's a movie, I got movies to suggest for you to go on here.
No,
It's
Tim,
not a
please.
movie.
It's a movie.
getting
Get it
carried
out of
away
here.
here.
It's a movie.
No.
Get it out of here. I don't want to
rid of
see it on this list. I want to see it anywhere.
You're so
It's
bummed,
a
Tim.
movie,
It's
and I don't want to
okay.
see it.
All right.
We all lose
well,
some days, Tim. It's okay.
It looks like we've reached a conclusion. Sword Art Online Alicization War of Underworld Part 2 is the best looking anime of 2020. And right behind it is Fire Force Season 2 and The God of High School.
Right behind it. Let me throw air quotes in there. Right behind
I
it.
mentioned number
Right
4. I
behind
mentioned number 4.
There's actually
no,
there's
no,
there's actually a gap in between.
That's not how this works. We gotta play by the rules.
Honorable
The BNA
mention:
should
The
have got
Fate Grand
mentioned
Order, Babylonia. That should be on this list, but
not included.
But everyone is. But these guys are wrong. So I want
Thank you for watching.
I want everybody to say how wrong. Everybody that watched this to say how
Yeah,
wrong they are about this. Please, everybody.
Let
well, at
us
least
know if we're
everybody-
wrong in the
Everybody has
comments.
watched Fate Grand Order at least, because I don't know how many people of that there are. Because you
Tim,
know.
Tim, you
Probably more
you
people
gotta
have watched
comment
God of
below
High School.
the video.
Say that again.
Comment below if you think Fate should have made it.
Yes, please.
But that's the end. Thank you for watching. We will see you next time with Best Style.
Hey.